guys, it's the Chey here, and today we're going to be doing a renovation on the Stone Street Apartments, number 3. As you can see, the apartment is kind of bland in colors, has a small cut-off kitchen, a awkwardly placed living room, and a huge bedroom, like a ridiculously large bedroom for the size of the apartment. It's also really dark, so we're going to try to brighten it up a little bit, give it a little bit more personality and a little bit more color. So we're going ahead and bulldozing the lot, and then we're going to start with the layout. So this is the layout I came up with. So we have the master bedroom, the kids' room, and then the bathroom. And then over here is going to be the living room and dining space. And then over in the lower corner is going to be the kitchen. And I think I'm going to do like a little island bar type thing. So we're just looking around. We're going to place down a few placeholder for pieces of furniture. I know for the table, it's the same table that we actually end up keeping. I was trying to do this build as a mainly eco-lifestyle build, as this is where the apartment's set. And also, I built this one eco-lifestyle. It was still pretty new out. It's still pretty new, but now we have Nifty Knitting out, so it's second to last. So, I tried to use mainly eco-lifestyle, like I said. There are a few other packs, I'm sure. And I know I definitely used some base game, because some of the eco-lifestyle stuff is a little out of place. Like the bathtub and the toilet, those are some very odd items, and they're kind of hard to fit unless you're going for a very specific theme and a very specific feeling of the room. So anyways, I'm on to working on the living room. In this living room, I gave it a kind of fun little diagonal wall, and that's actually where the TV is gonna go. I was having a hard time placing the TV. For some reason, it's saying that it wasn't supported by a wall, even though it clearly is, but I just had to do the BB move objects, and we got that fixed. And so with the little triangle that's made on the other side of that wall from putting this diagonal, I end up putting a kind of small, little bit awkwardly shaped bathroom off of the master bedroom, so they have a little ensuite. I did manage to actually fit a toilet and a shower. I don't think I fit a sink, but either way, so it ended up being like a 2.5 bath, which was kind of cool, given how much space was taken up by that one bedroom before. So just lighting up the space for you guys, because I always forget to. I promise that'll be something I work on at some point. One day we'll have it down. One day you'll be watching my videos and you'll see she just put lights in. So this was the kitchen layout I ended up working up. I liked the counters that we were going for. They gave it a little bit more of a modern, industrial type feel. And I went with the Jungle Adventure appliances. I really like these appliances. They're very pretty, and they give the kitchen a certain look, a very finished look. So here's the shape of the little bathroom that I ended up doing. And we put the shower in the corner, the toilet kind of off to the side, and then I know we put a mirror, and a couple other decoration pieces, and then that little potted plant. The bathroom is definitely a little bit, cramped, but it's still totally functional. Sim can use it, so I think it makes use of the space. I'd rather have a small awkward bathroom than no bathroom. So now we're just going ahead and finagling with the decorations a little bit more, and we're going to be putting a mirror in here. I was surprised how much stuff I managed to fit in this little itty bitty bathroom. I think it came out looking pretty nice. Just my opinion, but I don't think it was that bad. And then we just have the bed in the master, and then we're going to be putting a bed in the kids' room. The kids' room ended up getting a little bit of a funky look to it. You'll definitely see that later. It had some interesting lighting choices, but it's okay. And I wanted there to be room for there to be a desk. So at first I was trying to fit a 2-wide desk, and it just wasn't going to happen. So I ended up having to go to a single-wide desk, which doesn't really matter. I mean, they serve the same purpose, but I don't know. I just kind of wanted a full-size desk just because I could. So that 3x3 that's right next to it is going to end up being the bathroom space. And here's the layout that I kind of came up with. It has the same countertops as the kitchen, and then it has the little hanging succulents, and I think it's a pretty good, major bathroom. And then here's the kids' room, and there's the interesting lighting choice that I was speaking of. This came with, I believe it was spa days, so I definitely used more than just the eco lifestyle in the base game. This is proof right here. But I believe it came with the spa days, and it looks kind of like a rug, but it's luminescent, like it's a light. So I thought that it would just be fun to put in a kid's room. I mean, if I was a kid, I would totally want that. Especially, I know in The Sims you have a dimmer switch on that in play mode, but in real life, especially if you had like a dimmer switch on that and you could change the colors, that would have been so sick to have as a kid. I would have totally wanted that. Every Christmas list it would have been on there. But anyways, I'm just arranging the kids' room. I have a kid-sized bed in there, not a toddler bed, but I kind of decorated the room for maybe a little bit younger. The teddy bears and toy chest and the little toddler bookcase, but I think it's okay. And then I just go around and try to pick out some carpets. I did end up going with some pretty brightly colored carpets. Well, not exactly brightly colored. They're kind of more in the yellow tone and the cream tone, but they're pretty bold patterns. So I think it kind of made up for it. Either way, we're on to the wall colors. So I ended up doing this tile backsplash in like a really light gray white color for the kitchen, and then I ended up painting the walls on there kind of like a lighter gray. And the kids' room is like a lilac color. The master bedroom is like a blue. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but I like having bedrooms be slightly brighter colors. The living area tends to be kind of monochrome, or as you can see in this case, a lot of yellows, a lot of creams, a lot of whites, a lot of grays. I mean, it looks nice, but I feel like people want to have their bedroom, be their own. I know I got the choice to do that when I was younger, and it was great. And, my room was my room, and I was pretty proud of it. Just because of the color swatches that I got to pick and all that other stuff. I thought it was really cool. But anyways, that's why I like giving brighter colors in the bedrooms. I feel like it gives a little bit more personality and makes it a little bit more fun. And I feel like bedrooms, because they're more private spaces, you can go a little bit funkier on the color and it doesn't distract from the rest of the house. I mean, it's definitely fun to go funky in the main living area, but I feel like the bedroom gets away with it a little bit more, even if you're trying to do a little bit more of an up class kind of build. This build, I was trying to do kind of, not super fancy, but like upper middle class. Something that looks nice and something that I would definitely want to live in if I could. But the only problem with this house is something that you're going to be seeing here in just a second. And it really aggravated me. I had to restart my game multiple times. And it's definitely noticeable. There's no way of hiding it. And I don't know what caused it, but I got really aggravated. So, this little problem just happens to be the fact that look at me trying to place a floor. I cannot place a floor, guys. I don't know why. I don't know what's causing this. All I know is I could not place a floor. And I did end up trying again, and here is the footage from that. So, anyways, I still ended up putting up the finishing touches on the house, just minus the floor, and we're on to the walkthrough. So, you walk in, and here's the living room space, the dining space. I really think the dining space came out really nice. And then here is the kids' room with the fun little light on the floor, a couple of posters, some pictures. And then we're going to be heading back out. And here is the kitchen space. I didn't quite realize how low that light hung beforehand, but I did end up putting some artwork on the walls, and I think the kitchen looks pretty classy too. And then we have the bathroom, big wide mirror, large countertop, and then the succulents that are hanging above. I think that those, add some color to the space, which is really needed sometimes in bathrooms. They can just be so black and white. And here we are into the master bedroom. In this room, I put a lot of different patterns and prints and colors. It just ended up being a very colorful room. I mean, but it all kind of goes together because it has like that blue and green vibe. But anyways, here's the bathroom. I just realized I forgot to paint it. I am terrible at walkthroughs apparently. But if you can get past that little fact, then please remember to subscribe. And always make sure that you're liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing if you like the video. It really does help the channel out a lot. It lets me know what you guys want to see. If you have any ideas for what you want to see, please let me know. I would love to do a video based on it. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.